Okay, this guy's in a little bit of trouble. He's had this job for 20 years. He's in Ohio. He's the sheriff lieutenant. He looks like a guy that's had this job for a long time, doesn't he? Yeah. He is exactly what you'd think somebody would look like if they were a sheriff in this small town there in Ohio. Like he's made cut out of rocks. He's got that face and he's got the hat on there staring straight ahead. And he's basically said that he will not. Give me a sound of him talking about this?
Yes,
oh,
right
okay.
Whole thing.
Okay, whole thing. Here we go. So he is in trouble.
Lieutenant John Rogers has been on the Clark County Sheriff's Department more than 20 years. Mm-hmm. He currently serves as the road patrol supervisor. But recent posts have him and the department in hot water. Facebook posts shared with us show that Rogers said, "I am sorry if you support the Democrat Party. I will not help you." Another said he would find which of you supports the Democratic Party, and I will not help you survive the end of days. Another indicated people would need to provide proof of who you voted for if you ask me for help. We reached out to the Sheriff's Department Friday, and the Chief Deputy Mike Young sent me a statement about their investigation into the incident. It reads in part, "It is understood that while these comments are highly inappropriate, they in no means reflect the Clark County Sheriff's Office delivery of service to all of our community and does not reflect the mission and values of the Sheriff's Office. We are sorry that our officer demonstrated this behavior, and we have taken action against the behavior at an appropriate administrative level." That statement also referenced a possible medical issue involved in Rogers' actions. We also obtained the investigative file and discovered in an inter-office communication with supervisors that Rogers wrote, "I don't remember writing these posts or deleting any posts. I have been prescribed sleep aids by my doctor to assist me with a sleeping disorder. It does cause some of my communication, to include texting and making phone calls, to be out of character, which is a documented side effect."
Oh, the old "I've got a doctor's note." Is that enough, or is that the story still hanging at this point? They're going to look more into it. So he was obviously on Ambien when he was tweeting this stuff or texting this stuff out there. Yeah, you got to look and think, okay, has this guy been saying these kind of kooky things prior to this? If there's not a pattern of it, then maybe you could say, well, look at that. It all started when he was on Ambien. There are stories of people that get on Ambien and it's still in their system if they take it too late. I know Dory, God rest his soul, struggled. He was constantly working. And Nicole used to call him, said, "Dory, that's it. The show's in bed. We're done. We've got everything we need lined up. It's 9:30. You're done. Just shut down your computer, hang out with Suzanne, spend some time with the kids. We're finished. The show is ready to go. We'll talk tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. And Dory go, okay. And he didn't. He would keep working. Then he would still be up, and then we'd take Ambien at 5 o'clock. And I'd say to Nicole, his producer, "How's it going?" "Oh my God, Dory. Oh yeah, you got some Ambien." And he would struggle through some of those shows. It stays in your system. Joe, would you like to set this up before I play this incredibly embarrassing bit of audio of you?
So I used to take Ambien for about 2 years straight, just how we did mornings. So I would go to bed really early, like 7:30, and I would take Ambien, and I'd usually pair it with a nice little, 2 or 3 fingers of whiskey. And so when I
not recommended, by the way.
No, definitely not. In fact, they tell you explicitly do not do that. And so I had what I called Ambien hour, where I would just wake up and I had tweeted all these random things, or I'd have dates on Tinder and stuff that I don't remember setting up. Well, my wife and I started dating. We'd been dating for 4 weeks, and one morning she texted me while I'm at work, and she says, "Oh my God, that song you sent me was so beautiful. I'm so touched. It made me cry, literally." And I'm going, "What song? I don't remember sending you a song." Maybe I sent her a YouTube link. Evidently, in my Ambien stupor, which I have no recollection of, I called her, got her voicemail, and had sung her a song over the phone about her dog named Dell.
Is it an original?
Yes, it's an original.
And what about the dog that we need to know before we play this?
Only that I recommended that she cuddle her dog and let him sleep in her bed.
Okay. Dog's name is?
Dell.
Okay. Dear Casey, has a man ever taken Ambien and then called his girlfriend and wrote a song right there on the spot about the dog? Well, the answer is yes. And here's that song now.
Don't forget to cuddle Dell. Don't you make him sleep anywhere else except your bed. Let him lay his head pillow next to yours. He patrols and he loves to lay his head next to yours.
I'd say it's pretty sweet.
Thank you. She thought so too, and we got married 6 months later.
Wow.
Yeah.
Always be closing. Always be closing.
And you were. Did you tell her? I don't remember.
Yeah, I know. I thought this is gonna be a huge red flag. I said, I got to be honest with you. I have no idea. That's very out of character for me. I would have never done that before. It's not something I would do. And she just thought it was so endearing and cute that we ended up getting married.
And does she want you to keep taking Ambien?
No, that was the reason I stopped taking Ambien. I thought this is. I can't be doing this. This is going to cause me. That's funny and cute, but something else could happen that's not so funny.
But this is some of your best work.
Don't forget to cuddle. Then
I don't even sing that well.
don't you make him sleep anywhere else.
Okay.
Except your bed. Let him lay his head on a pillow next to yours. He patrols and he loves to lay his head next to yours.
Nice.
Did Quincy Jones produce that?
Maybe.
He
I don't
did.
know.
The cue could have been in there.
Yeah.
More horns. Bow, bow, bow.
Don't take Ambien, kids.
And you have no recollection.
None whatsoever. I've never done anything like that.
So do you see that Lieutenant John Rogers has a legitimate excuse?
I absolutely do. I empathize.
But he did this numerous times. He would text these things out.
As I understand it, it was
There's only
one night.
I'm
It
not
was
gonna help you?
It was
Oh.
multiple posts on Facebook, but just over one night.
Okay.
I don't agree with his politics, but I agree that he probably didn't mean to post those on Facebook.
Yeah, because, I mean, he's had the job for 20 years. I
Yeah.
look to see if he's got, like, a record of other problems. He doesn't
No.
that I can see. So, obviously, this is out of character.
100%.
Yeah. Here is, oh, wait, found some sound of him talking about not enforcing the laws.
Don't forget to cuddle.
I'm not gonna come to your help.